Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. It's beer 30. Let's go take a walk, see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. This is the third in the series of the little something that I've done. I did a little something, I did a little something something, and now this is their little something extra ale. And it says here, the ABV is 8.5% alcohol by volume on this. And I don't see a date on the label. There may be some kind of dating on the bottle. We'll check that when we come back for the final chug. I bought a whole 6-pack of these. And I'll be honest with you, I've already had 1 or 2 of these out of the 6-pack. And I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but we'll see what this brings. I'm a big fan of Lagunitas. They do some really good stuff. I think their Hop Stupid is just off the charts. The little something beers, I've had that on draft. I actually poured that beer at a beer festival a year or so ago, and I thought it was just awesome. So the little something extra, it's got a little wheat in this beer, so we're going to find out what that ingredient brings to this beer. The ABV is 8.5, like I said, and the IBUs are 64. So this shouldn't be a real bitter beer like yesterday's, which is 85, and some of the other ones that are 8.5%, which is considered imperial or double IPA. You can even go up to 100 or even more IBUs. So if you like an IPA or an ale that's not got quite that much bitterness to it, this may be one of them you might want to seek out and try to get your hands on. So, commercial description, it says lots of wheat for a curious malt complexity and leaving it light in color but huge in flavor and satisfaction. Net contents ounces and ounces of malt, hops, yeast, and water. Food pairings for this beer is your typical IPAs. Cuisine is barbecue, cheese of the pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue, cheddar. Your more pungent cheeses, Gorgonzola, Limburger, and the meat is game, grilled meat, and salmon. Glassware is sniffer, tulip, or oversized wine glass. I got the double glass for this. And it says can be cellared for long periods if ABV exceeds average range. This ABV does, but it is a IPA, so I would not recommend it. I can pretty much tell you it is not going to be a boozy beer from previous experience. So without further ado, let's get the cap off of this one and get it into the glass. Nice hiss on this beer. Nice carbonation. Into the glass we go. We're going to pour this fairly aggressive. I can smell the hops from here. Pine, grapefruit. I haven't got my nose on it yet. 2 fingers of head on that semi-aggressive pour. The beer is very clear. I can see the bulb right through it. There are a few bubbles streaming up, reinforcing that head. It is a very creamy looking head. A lot of small bubbles around the outside of the glass. There are a few bigger ones from that aggressive pour. Very good looking double IPA in the glass. Very orange, tangerine in color. Let's get a nose on it. Man, what a smell these beers have got. I am a serious hophead, guys. I love the smell of this West Coast style beers. And I don't think I told you that they're out of Petaluma, California. So they're definitely on the West Coast there, and they make a great West Coast style IPA and double IPA. Grapefruit, pine, pineapple, oranges, tangerine, mango. It's got it going on. I mean, I'm not even picking up the wheat on the nose. Very good smelling double IPA in the glass. Everything that you would want in a double IPA. Well, let's give it a taste. Cheers, everybody. Very, very easy drinking for an 8.5%. The alcohol is hidden very, very well. Pine grapefruit. I mean, this is into the category of like the Stone and Joy Bass to me. Wow. If I had some cologne that smelled like that, I would wear it every day. I love the smell of this type of beer. Heavy in the hops, heavy in the grapefruit, heavier in the pine, heavier in the pineapple. And very reasonably priced. 6-pack of this is around 10 bucks. I mean, for an 8.5%er, 6 of them, they're not trying to gouge you. I mean, they got it going on there. I mean, hopefully we can find a date on the bottle. I haven't looked at any of them so far, so hopefully this will have something on the bottle that we can tell when it was put in the bottle. So we'll check that when we come back with the final chug. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Nice malt backbone to balance out the hop profile on this. Not bitter on the back end like a lot of double IPAs are with the IBUs 85 or 100 or whatever. Very easy drinking. A nice balanced double IPA, guys. So we're going to let it warm up just a hair, let her taste it, and we'll come back and do the final chug on this one. But this is definitely an A beer, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. And it does have a code on here. It says 16142. So if I was guessing, I would say this was done on the bottle on the 161st day of 2014. Just a guess. If they're using the codes, underneath that says 00231819. So that may be the time and the bottling line. If I was guessing, like I said, the 161st day of 2014 is when this was put in the bottle. Just a guess, though. Just a guess on this one. So, very tasty beer, very enjoyable for a wheat double IPA, coming in at 8.5% with 64 IBUs. Very well made beer, guys. Very tasty. A lot of West Coast style IPA characteristics in this beer. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple, oranges, mango, a little bit of wheat in there to give it a nice mouthfeel. Very tasty. Final chug. Very delicious, guys. Very tasty. On my scale, 9 out of 10. It is definitely worth picking up. I got a whole 6-pack of these to drink, and enjoyed every one of them so far. So I think there's 1 or 2 left in there out of the 6-pack. So very tasty beer. Definitely worth picking up if you can get your hands on Lagunitas, a little Sumpin Extra Ale, which is a double IPA or an Imperial IPA, however you want to call it. Go over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate says 94 in the outstanding range. I would agree that it is an outstanding beer. Very tasty. Not bitter on the back end like a lot of your double IPAs are, and not overly sweet like a lot of them are on the front end that have a low IBU on the back end. So I like this one. Very tasty, guys. Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 99 and 97 in the style. If I was putting a number on this one, a numeric number on this one, I would say between 97 and 99 in this category. So I liked it. Very tasty. And like I said, not a pricey beer. I think it was like 10 bucks a 6-pack. Definitely a great beer to pick up. I liked it. So if you've had this one from Lagunitas, a little something extra ale or double IPA with wheat, let me know what you think about it, guys. And let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. See you then.